Why? We base all of our modeling, our top-down modeling, on something called Wright's Law, which is a relative of Moore's Law, but it's a function of units and unit growth. So if unit growth is going to slow down, then innovation is going to slow down. The other thing I'll say about bringing the industry back here, by some estimates, it'll take $1 trillion at a minimum. We know that Micron just announced a $100 billion plant in New York. That's over 20 years. So it's going to take a very long time to reorient this supply chain. What excites us most is the convergence between and among technologies. That means that S-curves are going to be feeding S-curves, and we're going to see some explosive growth opportunities. You asked the question earlier about recession. Toward the end of a bear market and during recessions, our growth is far superior to that of the broad-based indices in terms of revenues and so forth. But some of the convergences, so genomics, so we have the intersection of DNA sequencing, RNA, protein sequencing, plus artificial intelligence, plus CRISPR. We're going to be curing disease. It's already happening. Sickle cell disease, beta thalassemia, ATTR, and there are now attempts at diabetes as well, CRISPR therapeutics. Another thing is autonomous mobility. Zero in revenue today. We believe that will scale to 9 to 10 trillion in revenue by 2030. And that's the convergence of robotics. Autonomous vehicles are robots. Energy storage, they will be electric, and artificial intelligence. And in AI in particular, AI is the glue that's causing all of these convergences. Just in the last few weeks, we're seeing text to image and text to 3D. We've got Meta and Google, kind of putting papers out there and open sourcing this world. And the advancements are unbelievable, so that we're going to lower the barriers to entry in the whole gaming world. User-generated content is going to do that as well. But our lives are going to change completely. NFTs, even with blockchain, AI, NFTs, the creator community, our world is going to change in a way much more quickly than I think people now understand. I think our time horizon is 5 years, and in a risk-averse market, that's not most people's time horizon. However, we believe that most investors, portfolios, asset allocators are truly short innovation unless they're highly involved with the private markets. Because we believe, and just to give some numbers, that innovation, truly disruptive innovation, will scale from 7 trillion in market cap today to 210 trillion by 2030, from less than 10% of the broad-based public equity market to more than 60%. And so if you're short innovation, you're going to be missing some of these unbelievable opportunities. I am excited to see what he does and how he open sources the whole thing. I think he's going to change the model completely.
And the risks that people cite?
Well, we've watched him, how he's our Renaissance sounds man. SpaceX, boring, Tesla, of course. And, I think he's been able to not only multitask, but actually he's doing these things because he wants to protect us from ourselves in terms of the environment, and also wants to prevent censorship in the case of Twitter, and open source and take the bias out. And I love that.